From the shores of Rameswaram to the corridors of power, this is the story of a man who dared to dream and turn those dreams into India's destiny. He rose not from privilege but from purpose. This is the journey of the people's president, the missile man of India, Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. The inspirational journey of Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam, from humble beginnings to national icon. Dr. Avul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam, known lovingly as the Missile Man of India, lived a life that continues to spark curiosity, courage, and hope in the hearts of millions. His journey wasn't carved out of privilege, but out of resilience, determination, and an unshakable belief in the power of dreams. From the modest streets of Rameswaram to the majestic halls of Rashtrapati Bhavan, Kalam's story is not just a personal triumph, it is a blueprint for anyone aspiring to rise beyond circumstances. Early life and values. Born on October 15, 1931, in the temple town of Rameswaram in Tamil Nadu, Kalam grew up in a tightly knit, spiritual, and disciplined household. His father, Jainulabdin, was a boat owner and imam of a local mosque. Though not affluent, the family lived with integrity, generosity, and strong moral values. His mother, Ashiama, exemplified kindness, often feeding people in the neighborhood. Kalam's childhood was marked by financial constraints. He sold newspapers at a young age to support his family. Yet his thirst for knowledge was never dampened. Every moment was used to learn, be it from textbooks, nature, or conversations with mentors. Shiv Subramania Iyer, his science teacher, encouraged Kalam's fascination with flight and physics. Kalam's inquisitive mind often led him to ask profound questions about the cosmos, machines, and metaphysics. Spiritual influences from his father taught him humility, while his interactions across faiths fostered a deep respect for unity and diversity, a core principle in his life. Education, dreaming big with limited means. Kalam graduated in physics from St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli, in 1954. But his true calling lay in aerospace. He enrolled in Madras Institute of Technology, MIT, to study aeronautical engineering, a bold choice for someone with limited financial resources. During his final year, Kalam was tasked with designing an aircraft. He worked tirelessly and impressed his professors with a mini hovercraft model. His perseverance earned him a scholarship to complete his studies, another instance where determination opened doors. Scientific career, building India's space and missile power. Upon graduation, Kalam joined the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, and later moved to Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. Under the guidance of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Kalam began work on India's first satellite launch vehicle. At ISRO, Kalam led the SLV-3 project, successfully launching the Rohini satellite into orbit in 1980, India's first indigenous space launch. His leadership style was inclusive and motivational. He believed in team spirit and always took responsibility for failures while crediting others for success. Later, back at DRDO, Kalam headed the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, IGMDP. Under this, India developed the Agni, intermediate range, and Prithvi, short-range missiles. These successes earned him the nickname Missile Man of India. Pokhran II, a strategic turning point. In 1998, under Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee's leadership, India conducted nuclear tests in Pokhran, Rajasthan. Kalam played a critical role in the scientific coordination and execution of these tests. They were a bold declaration of India's self-reliance in nuclear technology. Despite international pressure, Kalam stood firm on India's need for security and sovereignty. His work established India as a strong scientific and defense power. Presidency, the people's president. In 2002, Kalam was elected the 11th president of India. He didn't campaign for the role. It was his integrity, intelligence, and humility that led political parties across lines to support him. During his tenure, Kalam refused to be a ceremonial figure. He engaged deeply with citizens, especially students. He declined to sign the Office of Prophet Bill, demonstrating his moral courage and constitutional clarity. He invited children to Rashtrapati Bhavan regularly, believing the future lay in nurturing young minds. Kalam's presidency redefined the role of a head of state. He became the people's president, often traveling across India, giving lectures and listening to young voices. Author, teacher, visionary, even after his presidency, Kalam remained tirelessly active in academia and public life. He authored several bestsellers that offered vision, clarity, and motivation. Wings of Fire is his autobiography, showcasing a detailed account of his early struggles and eventual rise. Ignited Minds is a passionate call to the youth of India, encouraging them to harness their potential to transform the nation. In India 2020, Kalam lays out a strategic vision for India's development and global leadership. Another profound work, Transcendence, explores his spiritual journey and close bond with Pramukh Swami Maharaj, blending science with faith. Kalam emphasized creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship. He believed that India's transformation would come not just from economic reform, but from reform of thought. Core beliefs and personal values? He believed dreams are not what you see in sleep, they're what keep you awake. Self-discipline, inner faith, and a harmonious relationship between science and spirituality were central to his philosophy. Despite being a scientist, Kalam deeply valued spiritual wisdom. He remained a devout practitioner of simplicity, never seeking wealth, fame, or personal gain. Final years and everlasting impact. On July 27, 2015, while delivering a lecture at IIM Shillong, Kalam collapsed from a cardiac arrest and passed away doing what he loved, teaching. His last words reportedly were, "Funny guy. Are you doing well?" A reflection of his lighthearted nature even in serious settings. India mourned not just a great scientist, but a beloved son. His funeral was attended by thousands, and tributes poured in globally. Legacy. Igniting generations. Dr. Kalam's legacy goes far beyond aerospace and defense. He ignited a generation of thinkers, dreamers, and doers. His birthday, October 15th, is now observed as World Students' Day. Statues, memorials, and even islands have been named after him. Today, he remains a symbol of possibility. A boy who once sold newspapers grew up to become one of the most respected scientists and leaders of the world. Final reflections. Dr. Kalam's story isn't just about personal triumph. It's a testament to the power of perseverance, humility, and vision. He taught us that greatness comes from rising above limitations. From guiding missiles to guiding minds, Kalam's entire life was a service to India's future. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. He may have departed from this world, but his spirit still fuels every dream that dares to take flight. In every aspiring scientist, every determined student, and every bold idea, drive. APJ Abdul Kalam lives on. This isn't just a legacy, it's a launch pad for tomorrow.